From inside Lone Depot Park in Miami, Florida. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Pitching in our game today, Jesus Luzardo. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
All right, ready to get underway. Jorge Mateo digs in now. On the ground to first. Harper takes it to the bag. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, the center fielder, Eli White.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. Foul ball. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Stott over to first in time. Quick start to this afternoon's action. Two gone. Two outs. Base is empty. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. Albies in his 9th season, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a native of Curacao. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw comes in too late. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
He was all over that one. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
0-1.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with two gone.
All over that one right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. Riley in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
There's a swing and a drive. Can't get there in time, and both runs could score. In comes the run from second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. But no advance. That's ball 1. Man on second, 2 down. High fly ball, right field. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Chris Sale. How about a report on him, Chris?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt
Leading
on his
off the
pitches. So
ballgame this
coming into the zone,
afternoon, the
really hard for the
designated
hitters to
hitter,
get on
number
plane.
12,
Makes it very
Kyle
difficult for the hitters to guess.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Batting second, not shortstop.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. On the ground. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Now the 0-1. Turner runs. Ground ball to the right side. Olsen takes it himself, 2 out.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Alec Bohm in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Ground ball up the middle. Dubon to first. And that's the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now in for the Braves, Kyle Farmer. That's a strike. 0-1. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff in the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't. Pulling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable, sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Looks like he wants the signs again. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He'll circle the bases, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
On the ground to the left.
That ball's foul.
And that's just foul.
But you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Check swing went around. 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Back up the middle and a base hit. And a man aboard.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
And it gets by him.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed. He didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
Steps off, lead runner back to second. Traffic on the bases with one already in here at the top of the second.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Orion Kirkering into the game.
Trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 3-1 is on the way. Hammered, base hit, coming home. In comes the run from second, and now a wide throw to third.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Michael Harris the second. Great RBI chance with second and third occupied. Nobody out.
At the ball.
Fouls away the first offering. Phillies fans want a strikeout.
Ball that's outside.
Marsh settles underneath it. And there's one away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Olsen on third. Yastrzemski at second with one away.
Ball, that's it.
Now all lead it up to the right side, and he can't come up with it. The underhand flip, throw to first for the out as the run comes in from third.
Up next for Atlanta, the right fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-0.
Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
So 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
On the inside corner for a strike. There's a swing and a miss. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line, or into the
Jose Alvarado gets the ball now.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
In the air to left center. And that is that. The two-round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 7-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Miami, we head to the bottom of the second.
Clearly down in this ball game.
I mean, you can't. Now a pinch hitter coming off for the Phillies, Otto Kemp.
Well, with his speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And that is out of play.
Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Just missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Going up, one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
0-1. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Got him. 2 away down.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Check swing, but he went too far. That's strike 1. In the air, foul off first. And that is that. On to the 3rd inning. So here's the Braves designated hitter, Kyle Farmer.
You know, these Braves doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Inside, ball 1.
That misses. Ball 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
And that one hammered. Base hit. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Man at second. That one fouled off. In the air, right field. Garcia settles under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with one out. Here is Matt Olson. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. In the dirt, blocked. Nice job behind the plate there. Base hit and a run in to score.
That's back-to-back singles for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Oh, this pitch rides in too far. That got him.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Michael Harris.
So first and second with one gone. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, he's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Traffic on the bases with one already in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Nope, outside.
Just off the inside corner. Full count now. Double steal. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. Ball comes home, and he's dead at the plate.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Aguitavivela.
That's out.
Yastrzemski, the runner at third. Harris on at first with 2 down. Hard hit, base hit. In comes the run from third. The throw in, saved. Not in time to get him, and it's first and third with 2 away.
Just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Ready reliever out of the pen, Brad Keller. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And he'll one. Inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
1 and 2 now on Acuna.
Ball, that's inside.
Swings through him for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at Lone Depot Park as we go to the last of the third. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Ball, that's down.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, number 2,
Check swing. He went. Strike one. Bunts it towards the mound. Throw sails over his head at first. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Phillies.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Kyle Schwarber will hit next. Struck out swinging leading off the bottom of the first. Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Right side. Albies. There's one.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front. Rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Ball. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third. Next pitch misses inside. 2 balls, no strikes. Yeah, that's fouled off. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
On the ground, right side. Stop. 2 quick outs here in the top of the fourth. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Farmer next up for the Braves. He's already homered here in this one. Misses the sweeper. Farmer goes 5 feet 11 inches, 35 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2013. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, bottom of the inning, Bryce Harper. Stands in for the Phillies.
Harper.
That one pushed foul out of play off to the left.
You know,
Now pitching for
they go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Robert Suarez.
and he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Almost got him. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one missed. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. And that one hops the wall. Now around second, going for third. Caught in a rundown now. And he's got no chance. He's out. Fly ball down the line. Acuna after it. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul. The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Next offering popped in the air, right field. 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Otto Kemp.
The left fielder, number 4, Otto Kemp.
Ball 1.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 1-1. Breaking ball misses down and away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Turner over to Stott for 1. Now to first, and it's a double play.
Well, he made his pitch down in the zone. He got that ball on the ground. The double play he was looking for. Really good execution.
Base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Atlanta,
Michael Harris II getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
Line drive. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
That one lifted to left. Kemp on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back here at Lone Depot Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
The captain, JT Realmuto.
First pitch swinging.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
This is Bryson Stott. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves. Ronald Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the New York Yankees. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this.
Your New York Yankees.
Showing the slab in today's game, Max Fried. What do we need to know here?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Just about to get started, Jorge Mateo now at the plate. And we're off and rolling in Miami. 0-1.
Ball.
Fried in his 8th season, 32 years old, and he won a Gold Glove in 2025.
Ball.
Line drive, base hit right field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Lone Depot Park just underway here. Steps off and looks to first. Back to first, and he's safe.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. One out man at first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Up the middle. It's through for a hit.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with
intentional pass coming. Bases now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Here comes Austin Riley. Ready reliever out of the pen, Camilo Doval.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Finds its way through, base hit. One runs in. Throw into third. He is safe.
He's in there.
Caught it out front and ripped it down the line, and as soon as he saw it, through the infield, man, he started making that big turn towards
calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force is now in order. On the ground. Stops it on a slide. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. The other way, and he beats the shift. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
To first, and he breaks for second. Now they've got him in a rundown, and he's out easily. Here comes the 0-1.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1-2 now. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. And he swings through that one.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 2. Swings over the top of that one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. That one drifts inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon.
Yep, that ball went out.
Doval, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a cutter, and he works in a sinker.
That's a ball.
Ground ball up the middle. Caballero throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That's ball 2.
That's outside. Ball 3. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Mateo. Swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today.
Ball 1. Nope, that's inside.
Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. Now at the plate, Eli White.
Ball 1.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Swings and misses. 1-2. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Should be extra bases. Here comes Olsen around third. And that'll do it. Back here in Miami, bottom half of inning number 2, Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's the ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Takes it in for the out. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. Ryan McMahon now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Ball. Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball. In the air to left center. That gets down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it. Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it. So changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
That misses the zone, and now 3-1.
I know a slider's a great pitch, but when you've got really good velocity, sometimes you just got to challenge the hitter with that four-seamer.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Austin Wells digs in now. 2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Breaking ball misses down and away.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there.
The throw in. And he's out. Try for 2. And that one hammered way back there. And a foul ball.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Ball inside.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count's even at 2. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. 1 out. Runner at second. Jonah Heim next up for the Braves. Base hit center field. Here comes Riley. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. He's 0 for 1. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Tim Hill.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Man at first, one away. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, but it's not in time. Base hit. Up the middle, Caballero. Over to Jazz, there's one. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. They put the tag on him, and that's a double play to end the inning. As we go to the last of the third. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Cody Bellinger. And a big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Aaron Judge.
Judge comes up empty there.
Ball 1.
In the air, right field. Acuna on his way over. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there are 2 down. Now here's Trent Grisham. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Start of the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
That one fouled off. Hill, the tall lefty, he features a sinker, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. Stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Olson on at first. Nobody out. In the air, left field. Bellinger under this one. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Eli White. So they bring on the veteran, Paul Blackburn.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Foul ball there. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it, but in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Albies stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Nice grab. Over to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
That's a ball.
And that's
Ball
down
2.
and away. Check swing, but he went too far. That is strike two. Out towards right center field. And there's one away. Out to short, Dubon. Gets it to first. Already two gone here in the home fourth. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Grounded out his first time.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Olson takes it himself, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here at Lone Depot Park. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add on. It's 4-0.
That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
On the ground, out to short. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Line drive. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Runner on the go. Got him swinging. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is over. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now a 4-0 ball game. Back here in Miami, and stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Hey!
The Yankees looking to rally. Towards first, Olson handles the chance. Takes it himself, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Slider right there.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
This one in the air right field. Acuna on the run. Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And next for New York, Austin Wells. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one finds the corner. Strike 1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Ball.
They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. That is the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Mauricio Dubon. Hit on the ground to short. To first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for Atlanta, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with
Goldie. There's one, and that's all they'll get.
Good that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the shirt out, keep the runner out of scoring position.
And now the center fielder. Runner on the go. And first offering is fouled off. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And now two aboard.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
The 0-1. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Yastrzemski around third. In comes the run from second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
2 on, 2 outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One run is in. Fires it to the plate. He's in there.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get.
Acuna runs on the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. The 0-1, runner on the go again. Out to short, Caballero. Zips it to first, and that's the third out. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Oh, that's inside.
One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Grisham swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss there. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 0-2 now. This to third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air.
Now pitching for
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
He was late there, strike 1. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2.
Ball.
And they'll do it again.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim.
Now pitching for the
Fernando Cruz taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Let that pitch get pretty deep on him, so I think he was looking to go the other way. It was off speed and inside, though, so a good adjustment to shoot it back up the middle.
Swings through that.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Chisholm. There's one. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2. Here's Mauricio Dubon. Over 3 with 3 groundouts. Line drive, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the 7th, Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees.
Hey!
And that one a little bit high. Iglesias, in his 11th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Got it! Ricky Holiday with the call.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Ball inside. Aye.
The Yanks with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped to the left center, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 1 for 2.
Ball, that's it.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Inside,
There's a
ball
ball. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. Pitch misses there. 3 balls, no strikes. And ball 4 to avoid.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound. Pretty much gifted at first base.
That one finds the zone. Lee, he's got some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys. But, Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers. 2 on, 1 out. And a swing and a miss.
Now, a manager can see it pretty early just by the swings that players are taking, whether they're fouling the ball back, if they're on time, the front foot is down. When you see that, probably don't want to leave him in too long.
In the dirt. They're down to their final strike.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the ball game.
Well, when you win by 7 runs, it's a real encouraging game all the way around. The hitters feel good about what they did in this one, but the pitchers also know that if they get into a little bit of a jam, they know the offense is very capable of putting up runs. Good job.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. About to get started here. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And with that, we're underway here in the desert.
7 o'clock.
Late with the swing there.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him. One up, one down.
Batting second, right fielder Kyle Tucker.
In the air, right field. Garcia has a beat on it. Out number 2. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. This one in the air, center field. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert and taking the ball for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Number 5, Bryson Stott.
Ball. Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Foul ball there. The 3-1. This is downstairs, and that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Brandon Marsh.
Popped in the air, left field. Hernandez gets there. He's under it. 1 away. One out man at first. And now here is Harper. Rudder takes off. Pitches low. Bounces, and he's in there safely with the stolen base. Here's the pitch. Rudder goes again. Rojas throws to first in time. 2 away. Safe! And they take the lead. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Stays alive. Swings through it for the K. The high heat, too much on that one. Back here at Chase Field, second inning set to go. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
That's a ball.
And foul ball. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Just outside. Ball three. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side here in the second. Back here in the desert, here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand.
Rafael Marchand.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
And another ball. That one misses. So leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. One out man at first. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the out.
Muncy to second. There's one. On to Freeman. Double play. Inning over. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. Puts it away for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Marsh takes it in for the out. That's out number 2. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Line drive and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Fouled off. He was late. And he'll shoot.
Ball 1.
Rojas off of first with 2 away. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field.
Ball 1.
Left field. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Flying to left his first time. And there's a foul ball. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Cut on and miss. From the second, 2 left, safe. It's a double steal.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
In the air to left center. Brings it in. Both runners tagging from second and third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Bryce Harper.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now.
Pitching change here, number 70.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Up the middle, makes the sliding stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. So here's Kyle Tucker now. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air, center field. Crawford takes it in for the out. 1 down.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
That's a ball.
The Phillies leading by 2. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, Turner on the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Here is Freddie Freeman. Struck out swinging his first time. Gloves it on the dive to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. Swing and a ground ball. Over to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Phillies, center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Otto Kemp looking to start something with one gone. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Comes a 2-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Freeman.
he's out.
Already 2 gone here in the home 4. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. He did not go around. The 1-0. On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. This looks like extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Play made, that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Teoscar Hernandez. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. The throw in, and that's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result. The thing about frustration, though, it gets you nowhere as a hitter. It's easy to get there, but the best thing you can do is simplify the approach and take things one pitch at a time.
Tying run at the plate. Strike 2. And a good eye there.
That's a really good take.
Swing and a miss. And out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Freeland swings through it for strike 1. And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not.
Stott over to first in time. And that will end the inning. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. That smash towards center. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Into left center for a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And he's got no chance. He's out. Brandon Marsh digs in now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And into the pool. It's out of here. He'll touch them all. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got out of it.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Swing and a high fly ball hit in the air left center field. This one's got a chance. See you later. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back jacks. And this club is fired up right now, Dave. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And the hits just keep on coming. Otto From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. Okay, all set to go. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, third baseman Ahmed Rosario.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that.
Rosario on the move. Swing and a miss.
He's
Real
safe.
neutral throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. And that misses. And that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Hey! Rosario over at second. Judge over at first with one away. That's too low. 3-1. Now before the pitch, he looks him back. Hit on the ground, might be two. Slings to second, on to first, double play. Back here at Rogers Center, the lefty on the mound for the Yankees, Max Fried. What should we keep an eye on here? Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
They partnered back in 2023. Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
Close, but called a ball. Ball two. That one fouled off. So Trey goes down on strikes. Fried, multi-time All-Star, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2012. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Here comes Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Bounce to the right side. Chisholm handles, throws to first, and that is that. Back now in Toronto, all set for the start of the inning. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Fouled off. He was late. And a big swing and a miss. Stays alive. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Ball.
On the ground. And quickly one away in the second.
Aye.
No score here in the second. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just kept it
Batting
simple.
seventh,
Played Pepper
left
with the
fielder,
middle of the infield and
Bellinger.
took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Bellinger in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Runner on the move. Swing and a ground ball. Tag, but he's in there. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Ground ball left side, could be two. They score a run thanks to the infield single.
Batting ninth, catcher Austin Wells.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue to finish off this hitter.
Runners on the move. Up the middle. Base hit into center field. One runs in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
This one in the air, right field. He makes the grab. Runner tags from third. In to score from third. And they lead by 2. And now it's Ahmed Rosario. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Wells makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Boom. They get the force. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies. Alec Bohm. Max Fried will go to work. In the air to left center. Bellinger settles underneath it. 1 down. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. And now Adolis Garcia. Foul ball. The 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back here at Rogers Center, top half of the third inning, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees. And there's a foul ball.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you,
Ball,
Boog.
that's it.
They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the
Ball
mound.
2.
That one ripped right center field, and that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here's the throw. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Marsh moving under this one. And there's one down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And he's got no chance. He's out.
That's what a good sinker is designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Runner takes off. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. Here's the Phillies catcher, JT Realmuto.
You know, these Phils definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Ball one.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Now. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Grichuk should have this one. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Brandon Marsh.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. The 0-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout, and that's 4 strikeouts. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Smoked to the left, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Foul ball there. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Safe at second, and that was not close. Runner goes again. Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. That missed by a lot. Now 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
And that is the inning. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Left field. And there's one away. First pitch swinging.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Yankees up by 3. Top half of inning number 4. Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jose Caballero. Ground ball right side, and a foul ball. Comes up empty.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
And they'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. The tag, and he's out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bottom of the 4th, so here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Got him. 1 gone here. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. That one ripped. Bellinger makes the grab. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play. The 0-1. Out towards right center field. Bellinger on the move. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. Back here at Rogers Center, we go to the top of the 5th. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing. No appeal. And it's 1-0.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there. And on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Zach Pop taking over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a swing and a miss there.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider.
Rosario runs. Got him swinging. And out of bounds, safe. So now with 1 away and a man at second, Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. And it is out of here. A 2-run blast. And they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop angle. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Here's the 0-2. That one ripped left field. Way back there. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on.
And he gets back in. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ben Rice. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. Grisham leads off second with one gone in the inning. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Good job to fight that one off. 2-2. He's trying for third. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. Man at second. And it remains 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner goes again. On the ground. Oh, great stop from his backside. There's one. Not in time. He's safe. Here's Cody Bellinger. Base hit center field. And that extends the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right.
Bellinger goes. Fastball right back to the mound. Over to first. Third out. Back now in Toronto. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
To first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Fouled off left side.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off. So I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
That one fouled off. And now it's 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies.
Two down, bases empty. Here's JT Realmuto. On the ground, out to short. Gets it to first. And Realmuto is out. And the Phillies are set down in order. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good